My name is Fernando Medina, and I'm from Holland, Michigan, and I go to school at Hope College, and I'm currently a senior. I intern here at Variantz, here in Singapore, but my focus was on the APAWLOGY brand. Variantz, in summary, is a IoT tech company that specializes in making home security products like cameras, like doorknobs, and then also this year they launched their new product segment, which is that of APAWLOGY, which focuses on making smart pet products like automatic pet feeders and automatic fountains. So that was very interesting. My role here at Variantz as an intern was to help develop and launch the APAWLOGY website. In addition to that, I had to learn, as much as I could about Singapore and its culture and the way of doing business here. And on top of that, my role was to also help with designing images and finding the correct keywords to utilize in our website. The way that ad principle affected me was that I had to learn how to quickly adapt, and not just only adapting, but also being able to adapt and then demonstrate that throughout the internship. And for example, my boss Ethan could tell me certain things, but it's not until that I adapt and that I'm able to put action behind my words that's when I'm able to deliver and to demonstrate that I'm actually capable of doing certain things. This question is asking about the try and learn approach. The way it affected me was that I didn't know how to use Wix, so I just tried it. I didn't know how to. I wasn't the best at creating these prompts for like Gemini or ChatGPT or Nano Banana for them to make me images. So what I just had to do was keep trying until I learned what worked and what didn't. And I did that in the same way when we did the booth. I tried to put this a certain way, and I learned that that's not the right way to position a product. So just a lot of trying, especially in the search bar as well. So I would search certain things up, and then I would figure out that wasn't maybe the best thing. So then I learned that I had to do something else. The 3 most important positive traits you must have in order to succeed in Variantz is that you need to be willing to learn, and not just learn, but ask questions, and to accept that you're not going to be a pro at this, and that it's okay to ask questions. A second trait is that you need to take things into your own hands sometimes. Don't just wait to be told what to do. Take initiative of things, and then once you do it, once you try it, go to your boss, go to Ethan, and he'll give you feedback. And then lastly, I would say is just coming in with a positive attitude, I think makes a great intern. Sometimes just try and leave things outside of work and just kind of be happy, be grateful for the moment, and then it's okay to be overwhelmed and stressed, but just try and be as positive as possible. And this question is asking how is school and life back home different from Variantz and in Singapore? Well, for example, I've never seen such cool products like the ones APAWLOGY has, so I think that's one of the biggest differences. And where I live in Michigan, I've never seen smart fountains or smart feeders in my area, just the usual bowls. So it's kind of cool to see how advanced Asia is and how innovative they are, especially for their pets that they value so much, and the pet culture as well. I thought it was crazy when I went to the booth convention event. The way that these people value their pets, the way they take care of them almost like a child, was just amazing to me and very different from where I live. And I guess just life here is fast. You gotta move fast. A lot of people mind their own business. And but it's great, man. The weather is amazing. But where I live, there's a lot of snow, so to come here and be in some warm weather, it's great. All right, now we're gonna be doing some questions. Have you ever lied, challenged your supervisor? Why? Well, I'm not lying, but I did challenge maybe my supervisor when it came to certain images or pictures. For example, on the website, there was one big picture that I didn't think was the best fitting for the website. So I did challenge my supervisor in that aspect, and obviously in a professional manner, and just was honest with him that if there's an AI image of humans, it should be as realistic as possible. And yeah, it was just something small, nothing crazy. What kind of interns would best fit taking up the internship at Variantz and why? Okay, well I'll do this for APAWLOGY. What kind of so if you love pets, first, if you don't love pets, I don't know if this is the right internship for you, but I feel like as long as you love pets and have an overall understanding of a cat or a dog, then you would be a great fit for this internship. How has team collaboration and working with your supervisor complete workloads in comparison to working alone? So one of the things I learned about the internship the most was all the teamwork that we did, but also individual work. I was very grateful that I was able to work alongside one more intern. He was amazing, and then also my supervisor was amazing as well. Just us three working in a close team. I feel like we were all like kept in the loop, like we all knew what was going on, and I appreciated that a lot. And I was very grateful that I was always kept in the loop, that I received honest feedback. I received, kudos for doing something good, and it was great. I love working in the team. I'm definitely a team member more than a solo guy, so it was great. How's your perspective on working in a smart tech IoT company changed? So my perspective has changed a lot to really understand that these products can really change and elevate your life and your way of living. I love that a lot of these products, especially like the ones at Variantz and APAWLOGY, they put the person or the pet first, and it's really just about that connection, that connectivity of even if you're not there physically, you can you're closer. So that's what I really like about these type of products. And also Ethan jumping into the pet segment as well too, like him and his love for his cats, and just kind of that just shows that there's much more meaning to products than just a physical object. Okay, moving on to the next question. What is one thing you learned from your internship experience? One thing I learned was that I guess I struggle sometimes with maybe adapting quickly. Was one thing I learned about myself, but I also learned that I'm pretty good at communicating and asking questions, I believe. So that was great. My favorite part of the internship. So my favorite part of the internship was setting up the booth along with Ethan, Will, and then we had 2 new interns that day as well. That was my favorite part overall, just kind of being in the community, the pet community, and seeing all the cats and strolls, the cats and dogs and strolls, and then seeing how people just would have all the accessories on their pets, and it was just great. And then after that, me, Will, and Ethan, we got dinner, and that dinner was exciting. It was amazing. It was great, and just being able to spend a good time with obviously the other intern and Will, and then but also my supervisor, like getting to know him, like outside of work was great as well, because at the end of the day, we all have lives, we all have things going on, and just being able to connect on a more personal level was something I'm truly grateful for. And yeah, that was the last question. I guess to wrap it up, I just want to say that this internship is challenging. It can be hard sometimes and overwhelming, but it's one of the best learning experiences that I've personally had in my life, and I'm truly grateful for the opportunity that Ethan gave me, and diving into something very interesting like the pet industry and the pet products. And it was great, man. If you come here, you won't regret it, and honestly, it's a good time.